Okay.
And I'm gonna be asking her questions that she wished she knew at my age. So let's get into it. Okay, first question is, what was the hardest part of being my age? Oh, for those that don't know, I'm 13. So
At 13, probably finding like-minded friends. Um, I've always been an introvert, so I didn't really, venture outside of. I think most of my friends were like my brother's friends, so I wish that I would have maybe stepped out of the box more.
what do you wish someone told you as a teenager? Like some life advice or something.
Looking back, watching you, I think that I wish that they would have told me to dive more into the Bible, to trust God more. That obedience will get you further than anything when it comes to God. But also like in the sense that life is a classroom, so you're gonna learn things every day. You're gonna make mistakes every day, but don't be so hard on yourself, and don't think that you are gonna have like life figured out.
Okay, period. What was your favorite memory growing up?
My favorite memory. When we would go to see my grandparents in Kansas. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
My grandpa would take us, he would get like me and all my cousins, even though like my grandfather only had 2 kids and my mom only had kids out of those 2. But he would get like my cousins from all sides of the family. And we would all pile up in his Mercury, like the little boat Mercury, and he would take us to Pizza Hut. Back then, when I was growing up, I ain't telling y'all my age, but when I was growing up, Pizza Hut had a buffet. And so he would take us to Pizza Hut and we would like get the all you can eat, buffet, and it'd be like a whole bunch of us. Yeah.
Period. What did you think adulthood would be like?
Ooh, definitely not what it is. You see adults like, doing their thing. Like they go on vacation, they go to work, driving around. You didn't think it was gonna be like, what it is. Nobody sits you down and like tells you about adulthood, about the responsibilities of adulthood, about, at least when I was growing up, they didn't tell you about the finances, they didn't tell you about all that other stuff, about none of that stuff. So I just wish that like I would have been given the tools that I needed to be a productive adult.
How did your relationship with God grow over time?
Honestly, my relationship with God really took off. Okay, so I've been in church my whole life. I was the kid who went to Baptist church and like we was passing notes in the back of the class, in the back of the church.
Sorry.
So I don't think that like as a kid I really got what I needed out of the church. As I grew older, I grew to know the Lord, love the Lord, want to be obedient to His will. I don't think that I really got as connected and close to God as I should have been until the passing of my brother, or around the time that he got sick. I knew that God was always with me. I knew that He loved me, that He cared. But I want to say that in the midst of my brokenness, that's when I really seeked His face.
What advice would you give me for my future?
Continue on the path that you're going. Trust God in everything that you do. Put Him first. Be obedient to. Okay.
1 second, guys. Okay, we're back.
Just walk in obedience is all I can say. You can never go wrong with God. Always allow Him to direct your day to day.
What's something people never talk about growing up?
Ooh. As far as like what? Like as a family, most people don't talk about finances or mental health, which are two very important things. You should always check in on how your kid is doing. You don't want them to be struggling mentally or emotionally or even spiritually. Finances is a big one because I feel like in order for them to be productive in this world, they need to learn about credit, how to save, and the ins and outs of a day-to-day life. I feel like kids see things on YouTube, social media, that has them thinking that, oh, I can go out and I can do X, Y, and Z, but it doesn't tell them the ins and outs of it or how much it costs to sometimes do those things. I think if people are more forthcoming with like just teaching their kids about finances, then it could go a long way.
One thing God taught you recently.
That I am enough.
Period, girl. Period. Come on. What does trusting God look like to you now? Okay, next question.
I can answer it. You just gotta give me a minute.
Okay. Okay, come on, you got this.
Okay, so trusting God looks like now living my day-to-day life according to what's in the Bible, according to His Word, allowing people to see Jesus in me, not living one way at home and living another way in the streets. Like, I want to be consistent in my walk with God. I want Him to see me not only at my best but at my weakest, because that's when He can use me, and just being completely obedient. I can't teach you or your sisters to be obedient or to trust Him if I'm not setting the bar. So just walk it out.
Walk it out. Okay, that's all I have for you right now. That was very fun. Oh, did you have fun?
Oh, I was so nervous. I was so scared, guys.
She was so scared, guys, but it's okay. We are finished.
How did I do?
You did good. Y'all, drop a comment down below and tell her how good she did, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every single time I post. This is episode 2 of Walking It Out, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next week. Bye. Focus.